All right, good morning. So I just packed up my tent. I'm just packing up my food and stuff for the day. Made myself breakfast, which is some coffee cereal stuff. Right after I eat breakfast, I'm headed over there. Gonna see Michele Lake today, up on that plateau, and then head down to Pinto Lake, where I will be camping for tonight. So distance wise, I don't think it's that far. It's something like 16 kilometers, but it's still gonna take a while just because of the fact that I have to go up a mountain. So these the roots almost act as a ladder to climb up the side of the mountain. So yeah, that's useful. All right, I had to cross through the river. I gotta cross across there. So yeah, I'm already soaked. I'm gonna get more soaked. So I think it was probably a bit unnecessary to cross because I actually see a path on the other side, and there's not really a path here, but whatever. I'm just following the river anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter which way I'm on. As long as I can hopefully cross somewhere again up there, I should be fine. So, gaining altitude, almost at the snow. And yeah, I'm headed up through there. The trail keeps on crossing the river, and my feet are just tingling. They are freezing cold right now because it keeps going like, now this side is fine to walk on, that side's like that, and now probably around this corner it's gonna switch and this side's gonna be like that and that side's gonna have to walk on. So I keep crossing the river, and man, it is just freezing cold. And in situations like this, it's best to just walk straight up the river, honestly. All right, I'm headed over that pass. I've already gone through a bit of snow, and I believe there should be a plateau after that. I think that's the peak elevation for the day, but I don't know, we'll have to see when I get there. Nearly there. Wow. This is a huge mountain. Yeah, nearly there. I bet you at the top I can see the lakes. I mean, I don't know, but maybe. That right there, I don't know if you can see it, is the little Inukshuk that signifies the top of the pass. And wow. That's the Inukshuk. All right. Wow. It is extremely windy. We're gonna take a peek over the top of this. See if I can see a lake here. But I think the lake might be over the next peaks. Right. So I stand corrected about this being the tallest point today. I'm at around 2,450 meters altitude right now. And the highest point's gonna be just under 2,600 meters because I have to go over those mountains over there. And then from there on, it should be just a decline down to Pinto Lake. Wow, look at that. Upper Michele Lake, and it flows into Lower Michele Lake. Around here in between is where I wanted to sleep last night potentially, but I think I made the right decision to wait on the ascent because, well, I would have gotten up here really late anyways. But yeah, that Upper Michele Lake's still, you know, pretty frozen over, which is definitely not normal for mid-July, but it's been a weird year. So I'm gonna go get some ultra fresh mountain water, and then I go up, and I believe I go up and down over there. So I think that right there is the peak. I think that's the approximately 2,600 meter altitude mark, and then I think I should be heading back down after that. Alright, I was trying to take it slow down here, and then I just ended up slipping and sliding on my ass all the way down to these rocks. Trying to get some water here, but I mean, I'm totally fine, no injuries. It's kind of fun actually. Right here, some of the nicest drinking water there is anywhere. Oh yeah, beautiful. And after this, I gotta check the map again, but I'm pretty sure I head up there and then start the descent. Alright, just about to get to the final frontier here of the mountain. Gonna head up over there, and yeah, that should be 2,600 meters elevation, altitude, or whatever. And so I made it 2,600 meters. At around this altitude, there's approximately 25% less oxygen, or air in general. And you can definitely feel it. But we're gonna start the descent now, and over there it looks a bit rainy, so hopefully it doesn't come this way, because it's been a beautiful day so far. And yeah, that was quite the trek, to say the least. But the view is amazing. Wow. All right, time to head down to Pinto Lake and set up my campsite. So as you start to enter down into where the trees are, you start off with these little bushes, and then they slowly get taller and taller, and then they just turn into normal sized trees once they're at a low enough altitude. Alright, first of all, it started raining a bit, which kind of sucks, but I hope it'll clear out soon. But secondly, I do have one final elevation gain, which is I'm going to go down there and then up and over that and then down again. Now that's nowhere near the altitude as that was, but it's still, I got to go up again. But from that point on, I checked, it's literally completely just down, down, down to the lake, so that's nice. Alright, just a quick update. So I'm walking up the hill now, and I just heard an avalanche. And I've heard a lot of avalanches this trip. This is the first time I thought I'd say something. So they sound, first of all, like thunder. So I'm always a bit freaked out, because I think, oh my god, I'm gonna get stuck in a thunderstorm on top of the mountain. But you can tell it's an avalanche because it goes on for much longer. It's like a and then you can hear the rumbling as it all comes down the mountain. Plus, obviously, there's no real rain anymore. It was just a bit of rain. But anyways, yeah, there's still avalanches on those steeper parts of the hill covered in snow. I thought I'd stop for a more proper break, so I'm having lunch, making myself some ramen noodles, and having some red crackers and cranberries, and some of this delicious water, and a nice view, of course. Alright, I'm headed that way. I think right down in that valley, I think that's where Pinto Lake is. So let's do this, finally, descent towards the campsite. Well, I have a really crappy update, and I thought it was gonna happen eventually, and it did. I just fell in this hole and my pole broke. So I literally do not have a pole anymore. And that is really bad. So I'm gonna try to use a stick for my tent. At least my bag will only be getting lighter from here till the end of the trip, but yeah, that's just a crappy situation. So no more poles left. All right, I have arrived at Pinto Lake, and I have good news, more good news. For one, I can still set up my tent with my pole, and the reason is because, as you can see, it broke off right at the handle. So if I just extend it fully and put the little rubber tip at the top, I can still set up my tent as normal, so that's very good. The second good news is just that this lake is beautiful. This campsite's nice. Got a nice seat here. I'm gonna go sit on that log and just eat dinner staring out at this beautiful view. I mean, look at this. Just sit right here on this log and stare out.